Oh my God.
Careful.
This is such a disaster. Never again. They said to wear a gray shirt because people could tell I'm actually working. So we're in a gray shirt today. We just unloaded this truck and it was terrible, so bad. It was a disaster. So many things happened today that were really bad. So I'm excited to go over all those in today's video, but not excited about what happened today. We just unloaded another 53-foot truck. It was 28 pallets, but the way they loaded it was around 40 pallets where they just loaded 26 in and they filled all the way to the ceiling more, and this is not a good situation. I am not going to do this ever again. This was filled all the way through, 26 pallets all the way to the end, and then on top of that they stacked more boxes, just loose boxes, and so we have to repalletize all of the boxes that were on top, and that is not good. So luckily we have extra pallets, otherwise this would have been even worse, but it was still pretty bad, and for sure I'm never doing this again. I'm never unloading a truck in this location. It's so stupid. It was like, I have to unload the truck on the street and then bring it into there. What is the point of that? I might as well get a bigger location, so that's it. No more doing like
huge trucks.
This makes zero sense. No, I'm gonna order huge trucks, it's not here.
Oh.
I'm not doing it here again. This is not set up for this.
Yeah.
So it's really hard to do things that are not for their intended purposes, and this is absolutely not for its intended purposes. I'm blocking the sideway, I'm pissing off the city, I hurt these trees, a lady couldn't get by with her baby. It was like the worst, pissing off everyone. But that's another day in the life of Daily Refinement.
Yeah. Oh yeah, so you weren't even expecting it today.
No, I was expecting it Thursday or Friday. And today is Tuesday, and it was here yesterday.
Oh.
And I wasn't expecting it until Thursday or Friday. Called me yesterday morning and said I'm here. And they're supposed to call and confirm. But usually people don't complain when they're early. It's just that for 26 pallets, I need to do a little bit of preparation before it arrives.
Right.
Because it takes up a lot of space. And I did not prepare, so it's gonna take me the rest of the day to organize this. But actually, I have another 4 pallets arriving today.
Oh.
And then after that, that's it. I don't have any more shipments for the rest of Q4. So I could just call it a day and put all this in, sell through it. Maybe next year get a new location and just not order anything the rest of the year. That's definitely an option. Which is sounding pretty good to me right now.
From working with Chris for a little while, one of the things that I've noticed, maybe he doesn't even notice this, but when things don't go as planned, I've noticed that he's actually pretty good at recovering and like figuring out a way to make it happen. So we're gonna make it happen today. Things did not go exactly as planned. The truck is early, a little challenging, but we're gonna make it happen. So
You'll figure it out.
we'll figure it out, one thing at a time. Yeah.
The other 4 pallets just arrived.
The other 4 pallets just arrived. All right, let's hook it up. Okay.
There's no break.
No break.
Chris.
We're good. I'm gonna see where to put them.
Okay. But it's only 4, right?
It's only 4, yeah. That's interesting. Yeah, I'm just gonna put them back there.
Okay.
I don't really have a choice.
Yeah.
Let me get my pallet jack. I am completely done receiving deliveries here. That's it.
Of big trucks.
Big trucks. All right, guys, it was a tough pill to swallow, but essentially I got all this stuff in here. This is about 12,000 pounds of Mavi stuff, so 6 tons of clothing that I unloaded from a truck manually. And a couple things I want to share. One is I actually took all of these off pallets to save space because you can pack them super close and super tight. And this is still within fire code because I am more than 3 feet from the ceiling and the sprinklers have plenty of room, so this is within code. But never again am I going to order a truckload because my shop is not set up for that. I had to unload them on the street, and you guys have watched me in several videos do this at this point, and it just doesn't make sense. Even with an extra person running the pallets in, it takes so much extra time. It took us like 4 hours again to unload a truck, and I'm not going to do that anymore. I am considering getting another location just to receive pallets with a proper loading dock, and that way I can just use my forklift, go on the semi-truck, pull it off, plenty of room to sort. So I think this area, this shop, I love it. It's a really good, fair deal. It's not in the best area, but the rent's cheap, so this might be the area where I run the Whatnot streams and prep all the shows, but I don't do any storage here. Storing all this stuff here is kind of ridiculous because it's not intended for that. I think this is mainly intended to be like a working shop, not as a storage. So I think that's why the loading dock doesn't fit something that can hold that much stuff, because it is kind of silly. It almost like, you know, the clown car where they're all trying to get into a small car, because this operation is really just set up for freelancers, small builders. And at this point, I'm selling more than like a department store, but I'm still operating in this tiny footprint, which is nice. And I think I will surpass my goal of doing more revenue than the Chick-fil-A down the street. But I only have like 3 or 4 people really full time here versus that Chick-fil-A has like 35 people who work there. So actually we're doing pretty good because my average order size is like between $40 and $60. And I think at Chick-fil-A it's like 15. So even though they pump a lot more people through fried chicken, they're closed on Sundays. And also our average sale price is much higher, and it only takes us 15 seconds to 1 minute to sell an item, which is faster than it takes for them to make a chicken sandwich. So it's just fun to compare it like that, but I really do need an operation that's set up to receive and ship out pallets because this is just more a showroom style.